Hey Aries, and welcome to your February 2025 reading. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross watchers, welcome. And just know, Aries, I could be talking to you or someone in your energy, so put the message where it resonates. So let's get into the cards and I'll show you what came through. So first we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And this could be saying that there's someone that's like talking about leaving or like threatening to leave, or someone is like a relationship that's not working. Someone is not being committed, and they're not being as committed as you are in this relationship. And I feel like that is the current situation, or you will be running into this at some point in the month of February. And the challenge is, it's like the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Wands. So it's kind of like you have a lot of love for this person. This could be family, romantic partner, friendship. But it's kind of like someone is demonstrating the lack of love that they have. And it's kind of like they're at a choice point here, what they're going to do. And before we go into the cards anymore, I actually want to share the quote that my guides wanted me to include. And it says, if someone wants to leave, open the door and let them. You do not want anything or anyone in your life that doesn't want to be there. Relationships are hard enough. It's already hard enough to have a healthy, successful relationship with two willing people. If you have someone who's not willing, do not have a relationship with them. If you have someone that wants to walk out the door, there's no way that you're ever going to feel safe and secure in that relationship. I used to think that if I just did enough, if I just changed enough, if I was just enough, then they would change their mind and decide that I was worth loving and choosing and fighting for. You cannot do that. That person has to want it more than you do. They have to want you more than you want them to want you. They have to want the relationship more than you want them to want the relationship. It's such a hard pill to swallow, but if you have one person that's halfway out the door wanting to leave and you're trying to hold them back from leaving, trust me when I tell you, you're just holding yourself back from someone that wants to be in that room with you, someone that wants to be in your safe place. I could have written this myself. Like, this could have been a quote from me, because I've experienced this as well. People threatening to leave my life in an effort to change me, to control me. And so I would always change to make sure they were happy. And I did that so much, like to the point of forgetting who the hell I even was. And so if you have someone playing a game like that with you this month, don't let them play that game. If they're threatening to leave, let them. What your guides are asking you to focus on is releasing the illusions that you have of this situation. And seeing things as they are, and letting them be as they are. If someone is showing you that they don't love you as much as you love them, and they're like threatening to leave, that the truth of the matter is that you are giving all this love and they're not, and it's an imbalanced relationship, and that's not fair to you. And it's like the most difficult thing to see. Trust me, I know. Trust me. It's like you don't. You're. Sometimes it's so painful to see that we turn a blind eye to it, but your guides are saying see it as it really is, even if it's difficult. And in the recent past, we have the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like, Aries, I feel like you're a really committed person and that you give your all. And it's like, if you're going to be in a relationship, you're going to be in that relationship. And that means you're going to give your heart, your time, your money, your care, your everything. And I feel like you have wanted this person to show up in that same energy, which is fair because that would be an equal give and take relationship. But I feel like, this person is not doing that. But I feel like you've been wanting them to do this for a long time. It's not just like the month of February, all of a sudden they're going to dip, right? But it's like, no, you've been wanting this for a long time. But your strength in the situation is the Nine of Pentacles. And I love this for you, Aries. You are so strong, and your guides want you to know that you are so worthy, so beautiful, so good. as a person, with the love of whoever this is in your life and their commitment and their loyalty or not. Like, you don't need this person to make you those things. You already are those things. And if they choose to leave and choose to walk away, you're not losing anything. You're actually still the amazing Aries you've always been. And you have everything you need to have a successful, happy life. It doesn't come from anyone but yourself. And that's what your guides are asking you to remember. That's your strength in the situation, is remembering who you are. And in the near future, we can see that, you're outgrowing this dynamic that you have with this person, them threatening to leave, them wanting to control you, and change you in their threats to leave. You're outgrowing this. This isn't going to work anymore, because I feel like this has been, honestly, this is a really unhealthy dynamic. And it's because if you feel like you have to change all the time to be loved and accepted by whoever is in your life, that's not healthy for you, because then you end up walking on eggshells. You end up being super stressed out. That stress can spill over into the body and the mind and cause all sorts of problems. And I feel like you're done with this. You're outgrowing this game that's happening here. And the suggested approach is actually the 5 of Cups, which I thought was interesting. And this card is about, this card is about having hope and seeing things in a different light, seeing things in a different perspective. Because, that's actually what your quote said at the very end. It said, you're just holding yourself back from someone who wants to be in that room with you, someone that wants to be in your safe place. So, it's like the longer you hold on to this toxic relationship and this toxic game that this person plays with you, you're just holding yourself back from someone who doesn't want to play games, someone who does love you, someone who wants to be with you, and they're saying, see it as that, because you may be really sad when this person threatens to leave your life or whatever, but if you could see it differently, like you're just, blocking the love that you deserve. And what you may not be aware of is that I don't know if this is you holding on to this situation or if the situation is holding on to you, like the person's wanting to control you, so they're playing this game, or if you're like really holding on to this. I'm not sure what's happening here with the 4 of Pentacles, but this is an energy of wanting to hold on to this situation. And I feel, in your hopes and fears, we have the Sun card, the 9 of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. And it's kind of like you just want happiness from this, but the fear is, you're going to have to put up with more mistreatment to have what it is that you're wanting here, the happiness. And, it's like the situation is not going to change. You're going to change through having to go through more threats like this or something like that. And that's not fair to you. And I can see you want happiness, but you're kind of sick of being put in this situation. The outcome is the King of Wands in reverse. And this is, I feel like this is this person who's threatening to leave your life. The King of Wands in reverse is, this is really toxic energy. This is someone who just wants to dominate and control and command people of what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. And that's not fair. I feel like you're dealing with someone that needs to do some inner work, to say the least. The Oracle card my guides want me to share is, it's safe to slow down, relax, and let go. And I forgot to share your song with you, but it's called Beautifully Broken by Plum. And the lyrics my guides want me to share with you are, you're beautifully broken and you can be whole again. Even a million scars doesn't change who you are. You're worthy, beautifully broken. Aries, that's the main message my guides want me to share with you in this reading for the month of February. Even though you've been through so much and you feel like you've had to change so much to have this person in your life, you are worthy. You've always been worthy. You are someone worth fighting for, someone worth loving, someone worth sacrificing for, someone worth changing for. You're all of those things. And if you're with someone that refuses to do that, you can let them leave.